I've never wanted half of you. Sharing you will just not do. Gotta be one on one or it won't be done. You said you wanted all of me. Why couldn't it be two, not three? It's too late. I won't take half of you. Let me know who sings that song, and I'll give y'all a shout out in next week's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta review, child. Speaking of shouts out, let me give a shout out to a few lovely people. Holly Trammell, the legendary Holly Trammell. The song that I was singing last week was one of the songs I was singing last week was Brownstone, and I asked for the album, and she also said R.I.P. Maxie, which was one of the group members that passed away, original group member. So shouts out to Holly Trammell. The song was called 5 Miles to Empty. And Brownstone, yes, God. Stephanie McNeil, another legend. Hey, doll. Um, Brownstone, 5 Miles to Empty. The name of the album Still Climbing, and that all came out in 1997, darling. Oh, one thing. And thank you, Stephanie McNeil. She got me these. I'm trying to keep them as long as I can. My name. Oh, would it be this way, darling? It can be this one. Yes. See, Chase King. Wait, which one do I turn? Okay. She got me these Cokes. Yay. Thanks, Stephanie, for sending them to me, darling. Never mind the ashy hands. I wash them a lot. Do you? So anyway, um, so yes, Stephanie McNeil, shouts out to you. Holly Trammell, shouts out to you. Spilling all the tea, iconic. Um, he actually got all the songs right that I was singing, in last week's review. One being My Love, my biggest musical inspiration, Mariah Carey. I was singing her song Faded off the Me, I, Mariah, the Elusive Chanteuse album. Came out in 2014. Also, Brownstone, song 5 Miles to Empty, album Still Climbing, released in 1997. And also, I was singing Fifth Harmony, song Better Together. We're better, we're better, we're better. Yes. So, shouts out to all of y'all beautiful, amazing, wonderful, melanin infused people. I love you much. So, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Let's see if I remember. Shit. It started off with Tammy. Um, Tammy was talking to Tommy. And basically, they was talking about the whole Jamaica trip. And Tammy's whole thing was she just wanted Tommy and Dime to link up to make up. We all know that Dime and Tommy have had their issues in the past, because when Tommy was having the whole wine launch, when she invited everybody, her and Dime got into it, and she threw the drink on Dime. All honestly because of lovely Mimi, because she brought up the fact that she ain't seen Dime since since Jocelyn's video shoot, and Tommy got mad at Jocelyn that Dime was cool with Jocelyn now, and yada yada, so she threw her out. And Tommy was just like, you know what? I mean, I don't mind meeting with Dime and yada yada. But Tommy, she was just like, I just got my own issues with my mother. I ain't even talked to my mother since KK tried to, get us to come together as mother and daughter. And she was just like, yeah, it's just I just really take out my anger a lot of times on other people, and I didn't mean to, and yada yada. And Tammy was just like, well, my mother has been through her own issues, and I personally, I would love for us to, get together and just get together with Dime and just try to work it out. And yada to the yada. So they had a real cute sister girl moment there on. Speaking of all the mothers, KK, she thought it would be a good idea. We ain't seen KK in a minute, just like we ain't seen Tommy on the show. But KK, she decided to bring all the mothers together to have a good old powwow event to try to help Samantha and Tommy one last again, one more time. KK brought together Karen King. She brought together, this was before she went on her Instagram rant about Tommy. She brought together Samantha, which is Tommy's mother. Mona came, another Mona, um, which is Tammy's mother. Deb Atney. Deb showed up. Waka Flocka Mama. Mama D showed up. So it was just a whole like little sister girl moment. The only person that didn't show up was Charlene, but Charlene was too busy on the damn camping trip with Kirk. Them. So the Samantha, she was just like, my daughter won't even let me hold her at night, beloved. She won't even talk to me or anything. And Mona, Tammy's mother, she was just like, I had to apologize to Tammy because I've been through a lot in my life and I used to do all kinds of stuff. Apparently, Samantha said that she used to have her kids give the drug dealers the money while she sliding the drugs underneath the car, and she put one of the kids, she tied a damn parachute to their back and had the drugs on them, and they flew down to get just bullshit. Oh shit. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, it was just a lot. And Samantha, she's very emotional. It is sad, seeing that whole um thing happen and all that. That thing just crazy, child. That Tommy child. Ooh, child. But Dad was just like, we all grew up in that drug. We all grew up in that drug, you know, thing. I got kids. Samantha, her daughter's still here. I lost two of my kids. She still got a chance to make it up to her daughter. Me being Waka Flocka's mom is a lot that I've been through in my life. I used to sell drugs and all that. I wanted to be the biggest drug dealer. I wanted to be the biggest drug dealer. She still got time. You just gained four sisters right here. So Mama D, she decided to she apparently moved into a new castle, and she is having this whole little thing, and she decided to invite all the daughters and bring their mothers, and so they all can bond and have moments where the shit ain't gonna work. So let's see. Going back to Tammy and Tommy. So Tammy and Tommy meet up with Dime and Rashida. Rashida's taking a break from her own distraught marriage, and she is trying to help Dime and Tommy come back together. Rashida really appreciated Dime for having her back against Treasure. And she was just like, what? One favor deserves another, so I'm gonna try to help her out, help her get her issues together with Tommy. They all came in their businesswoman suits. They all were snatched. They all look good. I was just like, look at these women's up in here, all business savvy. Dime came in with her black and white. Dime is a beautiful lady. Her ass cheeks are just ridiculous. She should have never gotten that big. But I think Dime is beautiful. So anyway, all of them really are beautiful, to be honest. Even Tommy's crazy ass. So they came in, sat down. They talked about Jamaica a little bit, and Tommy, she's just like, like a lot of times, I just take out I'm going through a lot with my mother, and I just take out a lot of my anger on, you and all that kind of stuff, or anybody, and don't necessarily mean nothing by it, yada. And Di was just like, yeah, and it was just the heat of the moment, and then you threw that drink on me, and that's when I flipped out on you. And she was just like, yeah, I mean, I understand, but I'm just going through a lot, and how I am, just anybody can get it. Anybody in this room can get it. Now, when Tommy said that, now me watching it, I didn't think that Tommy meant any harm by what she said, but Dom took offense to it with Tommy saying that anybody can get these hands or whatever. She was just like, I'm a street bitch. I don't do that. I know what she means. She was directing it towards me. I know what she mean. Rashida, get off me. I know what she meant. So all of a sudden Dime got hyped, and then Tommy got hyped, and security came flooded in, and Dime was just like, I want to taste your blood, bitch. It was a mess. So it was just like, Lord Jesus. So Dime and Tommy, they're not gonna be friends forever. I mean, but who honestly thought they was gonna be? So actually earlier in the episode we had Savannah and Sade, No Ordinary Love, which is Stevie's two daughters. They just left out the whole restaurant after Savannah was getting ready to run the train on Jocelyn, and not in a good way, not in a way that she would have liked. Jocelyn, that is. So Stevie gets out there and talks, and it was just like, Stevie, is you really gonna marry this broad? Like, I can't deal. I can't be bothered. Like, what's really tea? Like, what's really going on with you? And Stevie was just like, look, she offered to marry me, and I mean, we're just chilling right now, but I'm gonna choose my princesses. And it was just like, you need to just do what's best for your daughters, like. And he was just like, yeah, I'm gonna take care of my daughters, all four of them, and yada to the yada. Jocelyn just, I don't know what the hell Jocelyn doing to that man, but it's good, whatever it is. And yeah, girls, y'all best bet was just not to put that much hope into y'all father, and just let him go on his merry little way, and just, I mean, come on, just take his money, just keep taking his money, and just say thanks, daddy, and keep it moving. Because if he's gonna continue to be with Jocelyn, it's never gonna be a completely normal relationship. So just put floats, float on. Who sings that song? So I'm gonna give y'all on that. Float, float on. Dum, 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 dum. Um. So let's see. Savannah actually had a conversation with Mimi. Mimi's always here for some Stevie and Jocelyn's mess. Even though she tried to act like they are the ones that's stressing me out because I told you not to have this bitch around my daughter. Mimi, you know you like this shit. So Savannah and Mimi's talking. She was just like, yeah, she came up and she was just like, hey, thotties. Uh, Jocelyn said that as soon as she walked in, but everybody knows that Jocelyn's mind is, come on. So anyway, Mimi was just like, well, look, that's your daddy, and she was just like, I appreciate you for being a big sister, but you can't control that man, and saying that Jocelyn was, you really think you could beat me up and yada yada, and got to the whole violent thing. And but I mean, to be fair, Savannah looked like she was gonna swing on Jocelyn first. So I mean, is Jocelyn just supposed to sit there and get her ass whooped? Even though Savannah is 18 and Jocelyn is what, 30, something like that. Um, so I mean, but obviously security is gonna jump in, so there was gonna be no fist blown. I'm just glad Jocelyn didn't, try to retaliate or whatever, because that would have been ugly. And if Stevie would have still been with Jocelyn, seeing that he would have tried to fight his kids, I know he ain't shit then, but I mean, kind of know that now. So anyway, Mimi's just like, child, this is a mess. I'm just doing what I got to do for Eva, and you protect yourself, sis, and yada to the yada. She's just like, this whole situation is so toxic, and I just don't know what to do. And it was lovely. So Mimi, she had a scene with Stevie J, and Mimi had on this shake and go wig. It was one of the wigs you keep in the cupboard, one of the wigs you keep downstairs by the pork and beans in the cabinet. Just in case you need to run to the store and get some liquor, or you need to run to the store to get some cigarettes. And Deb Atney fucked my vocals up. Or you need to run to the store to get some gas, child, or you need to get some apples for your apple pie, or whatever it is, like that shake and go wig. Well, child, I'm only gonna be out for about 5 minutes, child. I gotta go run up the street and get some. You put your slippers on, you still, that shake and go wig, 'cause you don't want to leave out the house with your rollers in. I get it. So Mimi came with that shake and go wig, and she talked to uh Stevie, and she was just like, "Child, I don't know what this woman got over you, but you need to realize that you in for 18 plus years of hell dealing with Jocelyn." And she was just like, "How you gonna deal with this?" And Stevie and Jocelyn, apparently they ain't talking because of how the whole thing happened with Savannah and all that kind of stuff. Savannah and Sade, no ordinary love. And but he wasn't gonna give Steve Mimi that satisfaction of talking. And apparently Mimi revealed that she did go down to the courts, but they said if Eva's not physically harmed, she can't do anything as of right now. So she can't do anything to keep Jocelyn away from her daughter, which is, I mean, I don't know how that whole thing works, court wise or law wise, but Mimi, I don't know. Like I've been saying before, how you gonna control what that man do in his house? That's his child too. And if Jocelyn just happened to stay there, and if Eva's over her daddy's house with the rest of her siblings, how you gonna control that? Especially if they, stupid enough to marry each other. How you gonna control that? All you can do is just, like my friend was saying, all you can do is just have Stevie only see Eva when he goes over to your house or something like that. It's the only thing I can think of, but I don't know, Shal. So what else? Jasmine was talking at the screen, talking. She was just like, Logan's gonna take a DNA test, and Cannon, the little baby's gonna take a DNA test, and she got this crazy dude Rod on her arm that's saying that she's sleeping around with everybody, which she does, and then she got Logan saying that he's the daddy, which he's not, but then there's a actual father out there of my child, and he's denying him, so it's just a mess. We should all feel bad for Jasmine. So I was just like, this is stupid. But anyway, we see Logan walking in, going to take the test. So Kirk, he goes to talk to his lawyer, and Kirk makes this whole arrangement as to where if something goes down, if like some legal actions is taken, or if the girls try to get child support, or do anything to him or Rashida, his best interest is to protect Rashida. So he said if they was to get a divorce, him and Rashida, behind this whole baby thing, if the baby is his, then he don't want he will give her all the assets. All he wants is just the managerial pay of being her manager. That's all he wants from her, and she can have everything else. And so he's basically like protecting Rashida and all that kind of stuff, which is nice in theory. But nigga, just take the test. Like, Kurt, why can't you just take the test? Oh, I have to do it my way, and yada to the yada. And Kurt, just take the test. This is so irritating, being dragged on. And a little tea for y'all, I found out through the grapevine that we're gonna find out at the reunion. They're gonna make it such a big deal, like at the reunion, whether or not Kurt is the daddy. But we're gonna find out that we still don't know if he's the daddy or not. So this is just stupid. I'm starting. I don't know what to believe. At first, I thought this was just fake, just some stuff judged up for TV. But now I don't know if he's actually the father or not, y'all. Y'all, what y'all think? That Kirk is actually the daddy or what? I don't understand why it's so difficult to just take the test, Kirk. Don't you know all your troubles, all your worries, everything would disappear if you just take the test and you found out that you're not the father. It's bad enough that you admitted and we found out that you done cheated on Rashida. I don't know how many damn times. But you just need to do what's best for your family. You talking about you worry about your family and stuff, but are you really? Because you won't just take the test. All this shit can be solved with just a damn test. It's not even an exam. It ain't shit you got to study for. Just take your test. Take the test. Take the test. Take the test. It's irritating. So, Rashida, Mama Charlene, and the kids, which is Kai, Kirk's daughter's son, and the oldest, and the youngest little boy, Rashida and Kirk's youngest little boy, Carter, I believe. Cute, 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 cute. All Kirk kids look like him, child. Even the little grandbaby. Even Kirk's grandson look like him. His oldest daughter's baby. So anyway, they're on this little van, child. They going on a little family trip, child. And Kirk is Kai is Rashida's son, I believe. Did y'all hear about that whole thing about Because apparently, allegedly, Kai is gay, the oldest son, and apparently some lady called Rashida and while she was at her store talking about your son been messing with my son and we can meet up and bitch I whoop your ass, all this kind of crazy stuff. I listened to it, child. It was a mess. Shouts out to Jacob Kohinor. That's how I found out through watching his videos. I was just like, Lord, what the hell is going on? It's a fire. So now they're trying to bring little Kai in, and it's just a mess. I feel bad for these celebrity kids sometimes 'cause they didn't ask for the shit, but they just be brought into mess. And the minute you slip up or something happens, you're just out there, and it's a lot to take in when you're young like that. Everybody in your business and judging you and making fun of you and calling you names and being mean and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. But anyway, let's see. Like the whole internet thugs things is rough. It's a trip, child. Like I just saw recently on one of my videos, I believe it was on my BET Awards video, my review of the 2017 BET Awards. Make sure you guys go and check that out. But I believe somebody left a comment that said what did it say? I think I have it here. Yes. Give him a shout out named Jai Bronson. He said, "Fuck you, faggot ass nigga." That's what he said. Let me see if y'all can see it. You see that? That's the comment left on one of my videos, and I think it was on my most recent video, which is my BET Awards video. Y'all see that? So people say all kinds of ugly shit all the time, and but there's just a few comments. I can deal with these folks. I can just block these people out. But when there's so much coming at you at one time, I'm sure it's overwhelming. So I don't know, child. But God bless Lil Kai. He's only 16. He's adorable, and he'll be all right as long as he got a strong support system. He should be fine. So anyway, they arguing on the bus about stuff, and Kai was just like, "Look, y'all need to work it out, and you need to stop being mad." Rashida, yada yada. He don't understand. So they get to the whole little cottage or hotel or wherever the hell they at, and they're yelling down. They see Kirk. They give Kirk a hug and all that kind of stuff, and um, Kirk and Rashida. Kirk starts. All the family sit down. Kirk was just like, look, I know this is affecting our family, and this is the only thing that I, want from you, and I just want you to just to be here with me, and here's some divorce papers that I judged up. The oldest girl, she took all of them and went up to the hotel room, and so it's Mama Charlene, it's Rashida, and it's Kirk down there talking, and he hands Rashida some papers, and she was just like, "So what's this?" Mama Charlene, "I'll tell you what it is," and she tried to jack it, and Charlene's extra. She was just like, "Look, I have my lawyers look over this and what this is." He was just like, basically, "I'm just trying to protect you." And Mama Charlene, I'm totally here for her because she said all this is just a way for Kirk to get out of just taking the damn DNA test. Like honestly, I ain't never seen somebody so scared to take a damn DNA test. What is the people on Maury take DNA tests like it's like they're drinking water? What is the big deal? If you're not the father, perfect. If you are the father, you just got another child. Whoop de doo. Like, my God, that's what happens when you have sex with somebody unprotected. Either a baby comes, either a STD comes, or nothing. That's it. Rashida's stupid for still being with you anyway. So I don't even. Child, it's a mess. So, of course, Kirk and Charlene got into an argument. They ended up, separating the two, and Kirk talking about you up with that mess too, and yada to the yada. Rashida's trying to calm Kirk down, and Rashida, you need to be standing right there with your mama, because she is right on this whole situation. Whether you are the father or not, Kirk. Well, I guess we won't know because you ain't gonna never give us no DNA test results. So, whether you're the father or not, you've cheated on Rashida how many times? But also with you, Rashida, what the hell's wrong with you? I know you don't want to start back over, sis, but have you seen yourself lately? You're successful. You're talented at rapping. Is she talented at rapping? I don't know. But you're successful. You're beautiful. Get it together, child. Get it together. But anyway, I couldn't sit there and look at Rashida all day. I can. Um, but my God, just do something with yourself. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if this shit is real or not. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it in the comments. I think I pretty much talked about everything that stood out to me in this particular episode. So next episode is going to be interesting. It's going to be full of women's. It's going to be the mother episode where the mothers are sitting down with the daughters and they talking, trying to work shit out, and it's Tommy's gonna get up and leave again, child, and Samantha's gonna say I'm your mother, bitch, and it's just gutter snipes everywhere. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Shalako, Google Plus, follow me at ITSKINGWORLD, Instagram and Twitter at ITSKINGWORLD89 on Snapchat, Chasing Himself, Facebook, all that good stuff. All my information will always be in the bottom bar below. In the show more, click that. Also click that little bell to get notifications of when I upload a new video. All that good stuff, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.